First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Atlanta Falcons. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Atlanta. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's King Scatterboo. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, it's Dart. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
First down, here's Scatterboo. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Dart. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Every single Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dart going to give to Scatterboo. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Here's Dart. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Now Dart. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Falcons nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Penix. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking to throw, Penix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Penix to the air once more. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Kyle Pitts. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons, first down.
And looking to throw, Penix. Got London on a slant. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First down.
Here's Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
To throw again is Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And it's caught. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jahan Dotson from a yard out. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Dart going to look to throw here. He'll let it fly for Oster. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's caught. It's Austin left side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. The Falcons send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, dart. Short one there, caught by Likely. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing his dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now they'll change things up.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw with Penix. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Penix able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Brings up
Second and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Penix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now Austin. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
To throw is Dart.
At the 40-yard line.
A throw right side here going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They run with Tyrone Tracy. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
To the air, Penix. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And they had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And now they'll audible to something else. Well, short one there, caught by Likely. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down on the Giants.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead. And
now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success. Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And Tua going to slide to a hole, but he will have the 1st down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the
Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Looking to throw, Penix. He's across midfield, and he'll take this down the 40-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. That's complete to the tight end Warner. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
An inside run with Scatterby. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing his dart. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Go loose, go loose. 3, 2, 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, dart. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at the tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Going right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this couldn't be much worse, could it? This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
to throw. Dart. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been in one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Looking to throw. Dart. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll pitch it to Robinson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Less than a yard.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons first down.
Toss play to Robinson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
It's a loss of 5.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
At the Giants' 13-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. And he's got it. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Third down and goal coming up here. Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Giants 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone.